Oh, hi. Welcome again to Cooking with Ed. I'm your host, Ed Newhouse. Today we're going to be making cube steak for a couple of reasons. First off, because it is one of the cheapest meats you can get from your local grocery store. Secondly, because it's very easy to cook. And thirdly, because I'm trying and probably failing to cut out carbs. And this is a good way to cut out carbs, which is by eating meat, which has none of them. Cube steak you can get at your local grocery store for, this was a pound? No, this was half a pound. And I got it for $1.93. So, for the pauper in all of us, cube steak is a good option for you. And so, if you're trying to not have a whole lot of carbs, and you want to have this, a good way to do it is to make this and just put cheese on it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to fry that today, and I'll show you how we do this today. So first, what you do is you take your cast iron frying pan, or whatever the hell this is. I have already pre-coated this with a little bit of Pam. I'll put that on there. Can't have too much Pam. Can never have too much Pam. And then you put it on, and so we're going to make this so it's a little bit hot, so that when we put the meat in there, it is already hot. And now that you see that it's smoking a little bit, then that's when you know that you can put it in. So you take this out. It's cube steak. It's like hamburger, really. It's just a different way of saying hamburger, so that you don't feel bad that you're eating another hamburger after going to McDonald's twice that day. And no, I didn't actually do that. Put that in there. Here it's sizzle. It's got a nice, good sizzle to it. Put it in there. Throw it away. And the thing with meat, when you're cooking it a lot, is when you throw it away, you gotta take out your trash sometime soon after throwing it away, or else the meat, the raw, whatever, it really starts to smell after a while if you leave it in the garbage for a long time. And so now we got this here. I should probably wash my hands. You can't see me anymore, so this isn't a very interesting part of the video. But I assure you, I'm washing my hands. See, you can see me doing that. We take hygiene very seriously here at Cooking with Ed at headquarters. And so now we got a nice little sizzle going on there. Red on the top, and I imagine it's gray on the bottom. So you don't want to burn either side. I have it on high right now. I'm probably going to turn it down in a second. Let's just flip that over. Oh, there we go. Nice. And flip that over. Now I'm going to leave it on high because I think it's working. And these cube steaks are kind of thin, and so you don't run the risk of the outside being black and the inside being all red because they're very thin, so they'll cook rather quickly. I got my plate over there. I don't season these like at all because I don't want to over season it, and so I just make do with under seasoning it. It's alright. It's a basic meal. It takes like 2 minutes to make. Look at all that smoke. That's a lot. Alright. See? I think it's almost done. This one kind of looks like the state of South Carolina. Can you see it? Yeah, see? It kind of does. Yeah. Now what you gotta do is to make sure it's done. Let's see here. Can you cut that a little bit? It's still a little red on the inside. I want to go for a little bit. It totally looks like South Carolina. The other one kind of looks like Australia. Whoops. Oh, it's smoking a lot. I would turn on the fan, then you wouldn't be able to see this gorgeous face. Look at all the smoke and stuff. Now it's splattering everywhere. I probably should turn the heat down. Don't want to burn it. That's if you burn something, it's almost like you just wasted your time cooking it. There we go. Now it might be a little bit better. Now let's see if it's done. Yep, that looks good. And let's check the other piece. That looks good too. Alright, now they're both done. You want to put some cheese on there. And I got provolone. Provolone's a good all-around cheese. You can never go wrong with provolone. And I just like, while it's still cooking, right once it's done, put a little bit of peace there so it'll melt just a little bit. Peace on these. This is keto diet. This is no carbs. Or low carb. Cheese doesn't have any carbs in it. You'll go crazy with the cheese and meat. Just let that melt a little bit. Put the cheese back in the fridge. That's all done. Take the one piece, put it on top of the other. Now you have a double stacked cube steak and provolone cheese meal. Put it on there. Turn the heat off. This is our final product. Made it in about 5 minutes. I can't grab this. So, if you want a meal that can take 5 minutes to make, and it is a good source of protein. Oh, fuck, you kidding me?